Right, hey everybody, Wildcat here, and this video is going to kind of do on the side mission and collecting resources. Um, kind of make short sweet. I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to present this stuff, and it wasn't until I was about 3/4 of the way through my second province that I kind of figured out how to put these videos together so that they kind of make sense and not hopping all over the place. So, anyways, let's get down to collecting the accessories, collecting weapons, and then a bit on side missions. So, of course, um, these blue ones, so the guns, um, the ones that have the uh, star symbol or gear, I guess you'd say gear with them, the gun and the gear. These are all will be accessories to the stuff like folding stocks, longer barrels, things like that, right? That helps out. And as you can see, when you put your cursor over it, you can read what this one will give you. And the ones with the plus on them, those will be weapons. And they kind of show you the characteristics according to the weapon that you hold in your hands. So right now I have the sniper rifle in my hands, and you can see how much this one is way better handling, and of course has a way better rate of fire, but drops way down on everything else. Uh, if I put the 36 in my hand or the G36, which is my other gun I have, again, it we'll compare it to that one. So the stars, as you can see, I had to read it there, are bonus medals, and so they'll help with the stats, as I said before. So you come into the skill levels. Now these things here, these ones are empty, so these are the bonus, where the bonus star would go when you're upgrading these. And we'll get back to this here pretty quick too, because we're gonna do some upgrading as well. Let's get back to the map here, okay? And then these guys here are skill points. I know I mentioned one of the videos I wasn't sure, couldn't remember what these guys stand for, but they're skill points. So for instance, this guy here will give you 1 skill point when you get them. This guy down here, the skill point one, will give you 5 skill points when you get them. So they kind of vary what they'll give you in size and stuff, right? Now, all of these places pretty much guarantee you, I think this one's actually a purple base, but pretty much guarantee you every one of these places, more times than not, you're going to have to take a few guys down in order to get to them, as you'll see in some of the videos I did showing getting them. But the thing is, when you get there, you don't have to take everybody down. You just have to be able to get the case and get out, right? I usually take everybody down just because then I don't have to worry about anyone being around. All right, so that is, basically collecting the weapons. And like you said, all of them, you're pretty much going to have to take some guys out when you get there. So now let's go on to the green guys. So the green guys are side missions. Okay, so like this one here, the bomb there stands for artillery. I've already collected one, so now I have access. I can call in artillery strikes, and then the more of these collects, then it's just the more often you can call the artillery strike, and the quicker you can call them, it lessens the time, right? Decreases the time that you have. Right now, I don't know. I mean, I can call one artillery strike, I think, every 5 minutes or something. I can't remember what the time is when you only get one. And then again, with these ones here in the missions, I'll show getting one of them. But they're you got to defend the dish, I think, for 3 minutes, and they just keep pouring bad guys in, right? So they are a bit of a challenge to do, especially the beginning of the game, because you don't have mortars and things like that you can set up as try and trap them. But they can be pretty tough ones to do. The first couple you do in the first few rounds aren't too bad to get, but as you get up in the levels, they start getting a lot harder to do. I've even had, I think, a couple up in the higher levels that I hadn't even bothered getting because I just couldn't, I couldn't win at them. All right, so these ones here, the guy running these are, it's like a radio tower. But there's a building at the base of it, and they have doors on the building, and you have to blow the door open and go in, and you have a few seconds to deactivate it. So you got to find the computer, and some of these have up to 3-4 floors in them. Loaded with guys, so the trick with those ones really is to get in there and try and deactivate that computer, not necessarily kill everybody, but sometimes you got to go through a lot of guys in order to get to it. Those are pretty tough ones to do. Again, I'll do a thing on showing those ones how to do them. So of course, obviously that's where helicopter is, so you'd have to you know, take all the guys out to steal the helicopter. Showed a couple missions doing that one. Again, that's I think this is oh, maybe I got those two backwards. This is the one where you blow up the thing and go in the building and kill them. The one with the car. And then this guy here is the radio towers. Okay, yeah, you deactivate one, and then you get a certain time limit to fly over or drive over or whatever, go over to where another one is that you have to deactivate. And these ones are better to do with a helicopter, of course. Okay, so other thing with the green ones, like this here, okay, and if you look at the label, this one is a comms truck. This vehicle will be moving around, so it's a convoy one you have to stop, okay? So, and that has the dot with the lines around it, you know, indicating I guess a comm radio or so. But we don't have more, so I'll have to move this. So this one here, of course, this one here would be fuel. So that's a fuel truck, and of course moving in a convoy that you have to stop. And then they have first aid ones, which is an ambulance. And if I remember right, I think they show up like this. So sometimes these, when they show up, they're a plane or a helicopter, and sometimes it's actually a moving convoy. See, that's where you have to grab a guy. It's another side mission. These guys, I think these are the ones that usually give you the information to show you where the weapon stash is, or the airplanes, some of the resources like that. But when I grab one of the guys, we can go over that. Okay, so I got myself a helicopter. So what was I gonna do here now? All right, let's go, because I have a helicopter. Let's go do this one here. Okay. All right, so we're approaching the tag drop site side mission here. It's a small helicopter, like I said. You can get in here and land. If you can't, then you can. I think there's a couple that you can't, so you have to kind of parachute to get to them, or crash the helicopter to get to them, and parachute off. And that's just a matter as simple of going around to this tag them and then just tag.
Good work. I'll let the rebels know where it is so they can pick it up.
Whew. Here, I thought you might want us to carry the damn thing out of here ourselves.
Alright, so we'll go show this deactivating the comm tower now. So as you can see, we got some guys here. Yeah, that was the Sam looking for me. Now one of the things with the helicopter, if you land them in the water, even though it's just a strut in the water, they won't let you get back in it, so you just got to remember that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, try not to fight this. So you turn the tower
Get to the
off.
next antenna. Clock's ticking.
I see what they gave us. They gave us a minute and 30 seconds to get to the net one. Oh, come on.
I'm on. Let's go.
You gotta remember, we gotta watch out for that SAM signals here, so hopefully we don't have anybody here to shoot because we're not going to get much time on this.
Look, the hornet's nest.
Oh, I don't want to be in the water. Dang it. I'm probably going to blow this one. We don't want to land in the water. Come on.
Engaging. They know we're here.
The guys will engage.
The
So you
lieutenant's on the
gotta
run.
get
You
the
still have our
switch.
time
Now
by
we'll
now.
worry about the guys.
The
There we
rebels
go.
will be harder to fight and
I
force
got
if
it.
the cartel can't keep track of their positions.
Let's hope more rebels join the party.
Alright, so the other thing I want to do is this one. Is the other one. This is a... Because this one's different than the tower one that we just did. Well, actually, don't blow them up. What you have to do is go in and you turn them off is what you do. So hopefully we don't blow our helicopter up. Sometimes that happens. So I still don't have explosives. You know, all I got is grenades. Usually when I have the C4 charges, I'll do up a couple doors and blow them so they don't know which way you're coming in, but looks like we're not going to have much of a choice here but go this way. I'm not sure. I'm going to tell our guys right now to go fire. I'm going to throw a
Frag
grenade
out.
to blow that door open.
Looks like we've riled them up.
And then hopefully my guys will follow us in here, follow me in here, right? You only get a certain amount of time, you gotta get to the switch, right? So you gotta find the computer, turn it off. And as you can see, for the most part, I'm by myself. My guys haven't followed
Opening
us
fire
yet.
on these shitheads. Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty.
So you don't have to
seeing
kill
two narcos
everybody in here.
Over by do something, or are we just taking in the sights? Let's go.
The cartel station shut down. The rebels might be able to come out in force.
Okay, so, and that's all there is to these ones. They are, as you see outside, I think there might have been a flight of stairs that came up to this door. You could blow this one, and as you see, you would have been right on that floor with it. This one doesn't have it, but as you can see, there's another set of stairs there. But this one only has the 2 floors. They do, I think they even go up to a 4th floor, actually. So when you get up the other levels, they can be quite tricky to get. And as you can see, my guys didn't even come in here with me.
Shit got close for a second
So
there.
they do that quite often. They don't always work out. Alright, so that's how you do the comm towers. Alright, so we're doing a mission here, side mission, where we have to grab and interrogate a guy. These are the ones that are kind of tough to do, because if you give yourself away, they will run. And usually if you try to grab them, they see you. Once they start running, if they see you, they'll start shooting you. And if you shoot them, well, then you don't get you can't do the mission. So I just want to go try and get rid of this guy here. Guy walked right around at the front of the house. That's terrible. Alright, so this is being a little ballsy here with what I'm doing, that's for sure.
Get back before they make you.
I got lucky there. Very lucky there.
Damn it.
Eat a grab.
Fucker caught a fatal bullet. You can't scare a corpse.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the F key, which of course knocks him out. So I kicked him in the balls and threw him on the ground. So I blew that mission. Yeah. You see, these ones are
Okay,
a pain to do. They are tough. You know, if I would have hit the right button, I probably would have pulled it off. But it doesn't always work. Which is too bad. So basically what I wanted to show you, he gives you intel, so what he shows will give you is he'll give you either locations of the helicopters or the airplanes, maybe metals, maybe weapons, right? Usually get one of 3 choices and you can pick one of them that you want him to show you. Alright, so what we're doing here is this is a convoy, so of course we have to stop the one with the arrow on it and mark it. Oh,
There's a non-armored vehicle tagging along with the convoy.
pretty hard to do.
Don't destroy the truck. We need what's inside.
These fuckers look weak. Is that guy sleeping?
Can't believe I didn't hit him. Oh,
We need what's in that truck. Don't blow it up.
wow, I can't believe I'm not having much luck hitting that truck.
Watch the truck. We need the shit inside of there. Don't destroy the truck. We need what's inside.
So of course you gotta watch and try to make sure you don't fly
We're
into
clear. You want to check the
holes
truck for
or
supplies?
anything. It's really sucks when you take your rotor blades out.
We need what's in that truck. Don't blow it up.
You guys know. So usually you get rid of the convoy first, or the support vehicles. I'm trying to do this with the mouse because you get a little better aiming, but mine right now is so sensitive.
Watch the truck. We need the shit inside of
Non-armored
it.
vehicle
We're
with
clear.
escort.
Let's lose the truck.
security on this convoy. Ah shit, we've been spotted.
Now, if you don't kill those guys when they stop their convoy truck and bail out, they'll grab the next vehicle that comes along and come back and join the convoy.
Okay.
And
Let's see
then
if
they're
there's
in a
anything worth taking from the truck.
vehicle that
Don't
looks,
destroy the truck.
as far as
We
you
need
know,
what's inside.
looks like a civilian, right?
We need what's in that truck. Don't blow it up.
There's not really anywhere to land here, so. Yeah. Not sure which way they're gonna go. If you land on the road,
We're clear. Let's loot the
they
truck.
stop. When they're moving, if you land on the road and try and stop them, they will.
Don't destroy the truck. We need what's inside.
They will take the helicopter out. They'll run
Combo
into
gear's
it.
in good shape. We'll pass on the location of the truck to the rebels.
So it's usually not a very good idea to land on the road. See, now we're being hunted. I don't know. So that'll kind of end it for the side missions. See you guys in the next videos that I do. Alright, Wildcat out for now.